So far this week, we have talked about what El Nino is as well as how it develops, but maybe the most important thing is, how does it impact our weather? Well, with a typical El Nino pattern, we begin to see the effects intensifying during the fall. They then peak during the winter months, at least in the northern hemisphere, and then begin to trail off a bit during the spring. And on a global scale, El Nino is going to adjust the atmospheric and oceanic circulation. So as the waters begin to warm on the western coast of South America, that leads to more shower and thunderstorm development. And overall, our atmosphere likes to be balanced. So with more of that convective activity, adjustments need to be then made across the globe. So looking at a typical El Nino pattern for North America, we need to consider two different jet streams or drivers of our weather. There's the polar jet and also the Pacific jet. So during a typical El Nino pattern, during the winter, that polar jet is pushed further back into Canada to the north, meaning that temperatures across the northern and central United States are typically above average. Also then, the storm tracks are further to the north of us here in north central West Virginia, meaning that our winters are typically drier. Meanwhile, across the southern U.S., the Pacific jet is sitting right over top of that region, bringing wetter than normal conditions from the Atlantic coast all the way back through California. Now, that's just a typical El Nino, but things can vary depending on the intensity of that specific El Nino. So now you know. For 5 News, I'm meteorologist Jill Swed.